40th birthday celebrations don't have to be somewhere big or overseas, even though I would love that. But my husband's 40th was last October, and instead of taking a big overseas trip, or even domestic trip, so like Hawaii, Alaska, somewhere like that, we chose a cool New England town known as Newport, Rhode Island. And we are from the South, so being from the South, we don't have all that New England seafood that he prefers to eat and likes to eat. So for his birthday, I decided to start looking into like Portland, Maine, a weekend in Boston, a weekend in Newport, and ultimately I decided Newport. I really went back and forth between Portland and this because I would have been able to fly nonstop into Portland, we flew nonstop from Atlanta into Providence, and that worked out great. But I found the cutest hotel in Newport called the Brenton, and it's like a luxury hotel. It's boutique. It's not a big chain. And I booked it with our flights and a rental car from Providence. And so we flew up there. I can't remember if it was a Thursday or Friday. I'd have to look at my calendar. But we flew up there, rented the car, drove to Newport, checked into this amazing hotel, the Brenton, which was downtown. It was stunning, like I can't even tell you. So you walk in, you valet park your car, you go to the check-in desk, which is actually upstairs from the parking garage that we drove into. And they were so kind, like absolutely beautiful hotel. And they gave us like dining recommendations, and we were able to find really cool breakfast and coffee spots. But my kids' favorite part was when you stay at the Brenton, you get unlimited access to ice cream. And so they have a little snack room down the hall on each of their levels where there's like ice cream bars. I can't remember if it was shaved ice or just like cups of ice cream versus the bars, but you had that. And then you also had like a refillable steel or carbonated water fountain, and you got these glass jars in your room. And so we stayed in one of their standard rooms. It overlooked the little shopping area across the street, which we love because we were able to go to like Athleta and get a warmer jacket because it was still cool in October. It was absolutely beautiful. Downtown Newport's like something out of a Hallmark movie. You have the shopping, you have all the local restaurants, and you of course want to drive and do Castle Hill Inn. My kids loved rolling down the hill there while we were able to like sit in the Adirondack chairs on the hill and like watch the sailboats come in and out. We also were able to go eat like Main Street Kitchen. We went to one of the oldest hot dog places. We went to a tavern that has like supposedly, you know, one of the oldest taverns in America. We were able to go to the marinas and see all of those different ones and go to all the cool stores that are just in that area. I don't know, it was such a beautiful place. At Christmas it looks like a Hallmark movie. In the fall, just the fall foliage in the town, absolutely quaint. I'm sure summer, and I've seen pictures of the mansions during the spring where like all the hydrangeas are there, and they are just absolutely breathtaking in full bloom. And so we were there. We went to dinner the first night at TSK. Absolutely amazing food. Highly recommend. It is a higher price point, so if you're on a budget, we can chat about other recommendations. We did that, and then we went back to the room and rested. That was a full day. The next day we went to Nitro Bar for coffee. Highly recommend. Loved that. Then we were able to go explore the Newport mansions, and so this was something that I really wanted to do, and honestly I didn't know that the kids were going to enjoy it. But we went to the Breakers first. I bought like a 2-day or a 2-mansion ticket. We went to the Breakers, which is supposedly rumored to where T Swift is getting married, but it was stunning, and it's just amazing to see these old Vanderbilt family mansions and know that like these huge slabs of marble were physically brought in by hand and like cut by hand because they didn't have the power tools. It blows my mind to think about. And then we went to Alva Belmont's mansion, which was a Vanderbilt, and she married a Belmont. This was like one of her 36 some year birthday present, was this mansion being built in Newport. No, like these mansions were their summer homes. Like they were in New York City other times. So it's just crazy that these beautiful mansions on this gorgeous cliff walk were a summer home. And so we explored these mansions. They have like scavenger hunts for kids. I cannot imagine the look of these places when it is warm, and the hydrangeas. I really think that would be beautiful to go back to. But We explored the mansions, Alva Vanderbilt Belmont. We learned history about how she advocated for women's voting rights and all of that back when women's suffrage movement was going on. And so you're on the cliff walk and you see this crazy looking like China tea house. And it's sitting facing the ocean and on the cliff outside, like in the back of this mansion. And it was absolutely so cool to like go into the house and explore. And then after we saw that, learn the history about why she built that tea house to have those parties for the people, you know, fighting for women's rights to vote. So that was super cool. What else did we do in Newport? We took a boat ride out in the moorings, which people, apparently there's like a 30-year wait list to be able to dock your yacht or your boat in the moorings. We went to the marina. My husband ate all of the different places that supposedly have the best crab meat or anything like that. Like he tried all of the sandwiches, all of the clam chowder. There was lots of amazing seafood, and also for the non-seafood eaters like me, yes, I know I don't eat seafood. There was plenty of options. I'm a big steak person, love steak, love vegetables, love anything like that. And we had plenty of options in Newport. We loved going downtown and seeing all the local shops. Love the cute sweaters with like the dogs on them and the American flags, super cute, draped over a shoulder look. I don't know, if Newport's not on your list, I would highly recommend adding it. Super cute place, super cute town, great weekend getaway, easy flights from the East Coast. So if that's something that you're looking at, let me know.
Directly into the sun. Okay.
You want to go through?
It's tough. You don't want to do that, but we're going to land the sun right in the lighthouse.
Why are you getting in my photo?
It's a pretty cool photograph. If anyone needs any photos taken, let me know. I'll take it.
Let's go up. Jade, you can't wear that.
There it is.